Zeitgeist is the name of this painting here, and it's a big painting, and the theme is also very big because it's speaking about the spirit of time and times, and maybe it is just kind of a provocation in a way. It's kind of stirring up some ideas, and I think that this is part of the function of good art also. It's not only to give ready answers, even though answers are not no, there can be answers also in paintings, but I think that even a bigger function for an art is to stir up questions and conversation and a dialogue, debate, whatever you would call it. And this is kind of, because it has so much abstraction in it, it has these Omani-looking figures that are not really so organized and not so together, but they give an idea that there is a group of people who are in this flow of influence. And this is kind of a primitive, very primitive symbol, but it's a strong magnet that is kind of pulling, and that is representing the time, the spirit of time, that is pulling people to a certain direction. And people would resist that pull for different reasons, because of their tradition, because of their practical life, because of their personal issues, and that's the battle. And this is what I wanted to describe here. So I'm using some symbols that I often use, such as the car that is on the wheels here. I like the movement, I like this idea of something being pushed around. It can be, you know, life or death. It's really a symbol of life and death. At the moment there is a coffin there, speaking about the coming of death. It's a very powerful symbol. Then the ladder, I love the ladder, coming down from heaven, God helping us, God saving us, God reaching down to our mind. I love that. It just comes because I love it. It speaks to me very loud. But it can speak about other things also. And the cage, you know, which is kind of a situation with many people who are in prison one way or another. They are in prison of their own personal circumstances, maybe relationships, maybe sickness, maybe limitations, maybe an evil system that is surrounding them or something like that. So I think it's good to recognize that, and also the idea of, like, you know, breaking the cage and getting out from there. There's a lot of activity here, and this is what I think is Zeitgeist, that it's kind of a storm, it's a battle for man's soul.